Hello, it's been 3 months since my last Dimash reaction and I'm sure you've been getting withdrawal symptoms. I've reacted to SOS and Stranger to Date, check those videos out if you haven't already, but in the comments section a lot of you have been recommending these next two songs due to my background and preference for heavy metal and hard rock music because you think these tracks are a little bit rockier and might be my cup of tea. And I've been deliberating about which song I should choose first and I thought, you know what, let's do something a little bit different. I'm going to react to both of these songs for the very first time today, one after the other, and then at the very end I'm going to decide which track I think rocks the most. So come join me, let's smash this. We're going to start with Olimpico. He's got his own signature earpiece. Must have a few quid. His skin is perfect, isn't it? He's got lovely eyes and hair. He's looking at me. Is it just me? It looks like he's lip syncing or miming. I don't think he's genuinely singing on a sofa. I might be wrong. I can hear some palm muting. I can hear some distorted palm muting in my left ear. There are some guitars. Flipping hell, he's not lip syncing. That is impressive. It sounds like studio recording, post-production perfectionism. Bloody hell, mate. It's almost like symphonic metal. If you're familiar with my channel, I've done numerous symphonic metal bands, Nightwish, Epica, Eline. I've gone brain dead, I can't think of any more. But yeah, this is the sort of vibe I get. It needs a bit more guitar and drum and bass oomph for me to classify this as rockier. But we'll see how the track progresses because I'm only 2 minutes through it. He's bloody good, isn't he? It's almost like, sounds very film soundtracky to me. It could be easily in some sort of like superhero Marvel film or something, or like a DC Comics film as Batman's roaming through the streets or Spider-Man's about to sort of beat up the baddie and stuff like that. That's the sort of the vibe I get from the track. As you guys know, I'm not a vocal coach, so I can't go into the depths and an analytical insight and viewpoints from what the hell he's doing and what kind of range he sings and all that kind of stuff. That's not me. That's not what I do on this channel. I'm like an average guy. I studied music production. I play guitar and sung in bands, unsuccessful bands, I must add. But yeah, I that's why I do a lot of hard rock and metal on this channel. But I do like listening to different stuff, because I think if you only ever listen to one thing and one style of music, you've not really got any sort of frame of reference or viewpoint. And I don't think you can really make fair judgments and comments if all you listen to is one style of music. So from time to time, I do like listening to other stuff and reacting to other stuff, such as Dimash on this channel, because I just think it's really impressive. It's cool. It gives me a different outlook. I get to speak and have fun and chat with you guys as well, and have a bit of have some banter and a laugh. And yeah, it's fun for me to do, and hopefully for you too. I really like the percussion in this track, and the guitar, although it's really is heavy, it's heavily palm muted and distorted. Oh, I'd want to turn it up a little bit as a metalhead. I want to hear some more guitar, bruv. Oh, nice drop in dynamics there. I did say this, I think, in the last Dimash video that I did, that he can cover so many different ranges and styles, and not only that, he can sound like a man, he can sound like a woman, he can sound like everything in between. And it does make me think, like, why on earth does he actually even need backing singers and stuff like that? I mean, obviously it adds to the layering and the composition and the track as a whole. But I'm sure if he wanted to, and he was like recording this track, he could probably cover all of those backing singers' vocals and just build the track himself with his voice alone. I'm highly confident of that. Actually, sorry I keep pausing here. One thing, was it in this video? It might have been a different video I did, but someone was comparing a couple of, I think they were comparing like Diana, Ankudinova and Dimash, and they did sort of slag off Dimash a little bit, saying I can't listen to him, he sounds too much like a woman. And I thought that was really narrow-minded and ignorant, because there are, in my opinion, some fantastic singers out there, past and present, that have what most would consider a very feminine voice. I'm talking Jeff Buckley, Tom York from Radiohead, even Chris Cornell from Soundgarden and Audioslave and whatnot, had the ability to reach some quite spectacular and otherworldly notes and ranges and what some would consider as feminine. And that's in really heavy and hard rock music. So to be that sort of ignorant and naive and say that I don't want to listen to a guy sing that sounds like a woman, yeah, I thought that was a bit lame. I just wanted to point that out there. I didn't like that comment. note and pitch perfect throughout. Yeah, that was a bit more rocking, especially in comparison to the other two songs that I've done from him so far. That's definitely the rockiest, more upbeat, dynamic track that I've heard from Dimash to date. But we have got one more to do, so let's crack on with that one now. Right, this one is an official music video because I can't find any decent live performances and I don't want the sound to be dog shit. So this is quite a long one, 7 minutes 46. Will it rock? There's only one way to find out. I can't drive, but even I know that that is a nice car. I like the scratchy vinyl effect in that little section there as it's building up. This is like watching a short film with you, isn't it? It's quite fun and exciting for me. I very rarely do music videos on this channel. It's usually live performances, so this is like a little bit different. God, how much am I giving you today? This is like a B movie. I've got to be on my toes here. Ooh. That'd freak you out, wouldn't it? If someone just came and take your jacket off randomly. Wow!
Wait ourselves to the river, brand lost for this, 'cause I'm looking for freedom.
I wasn't expecting this.
There's nothing but chains around me, but I won't be broken, 'cause I'm gonna
very modern, isn't it?
This time. Fight every moment. Not gonna lie, it hurts the same, 'cause I am feeling alone on this side. Not gonna lie, I come back to life when I've got you.
Okay, right, 2 minutes 31 into this song. This is much rockier than Olimpico, without a doubt. If there's any debate in the comments section about which one is harder or heavier, this definitely is. His vocal sound reminds me of a specific singer that I'm trying to think of, but I don't want to spend the next 5 minutes trying to sort of get ideas in my head. I just want to absorb and listen and watch this video and listen to him perform. It does remind me of lots of different things, specifically emo music a little bit. Stuff like, is it Panic at the Disco? Bands like that. It's, oh yeah, not a different side to him that I wasn't expecting.
You are my gateway to heaven. I haven't known in my life, my love. Oh, my baby. You are the best thing to happen. I got an edge of the cat. Don't care what you give me, single thing and every little step that they take.
Yeah, this is definitely him doing something for more of the Western audiences, isn't it? I'm not sure how. I mean, if this was sort of released, because it's been out a while, I think. It's one of the more recent singles that he's done. I think it has been out for about 3 or 4 months. I might be wrong, but I'd be interested to know sort of how it's performed in specific Billboard charts and things across the world and in specific nations. I'm not entirely sure. I'll probably dig into that after I've watched this video.
Finding my place, just a man in a man's world, making a name. It is in this day.
Yeah, it's got almost like an 80s vibe to it as well. I've been listening to a lot of 9 Inch Nails of late, and hearing the synths and that drum sound, that heavily saturated and reverberated drum and snare sounds, gives me the vibes of 80s electronic music.
But when I come home to your sweet love, you're my size of heaven. I got my right or die in my arms all night. Not gonna lie, it hurts sometimes when I am feeling alone.
I love that bit there. That. See, I mean, I'm not a vocal coach, but I like that step or change in range. I wish I knew stuff.
It hurts sometimes when I am feeling alone on this side. Not gonna lie, I come back to life.
There's even a little bit of sort of saturation and distortion and gravel and grit in his voice in that little section there. I just want to play it again.
Hurts sometimes when I am feeling alone on this side. Not gonna lie, I come back
The lie.
alone on this side. Not gonna lie, I come back to life when I've got you. You are my gateway to heaven.
See, I mean, this chorus I'm not too keen on. I would have loved it if it went like just up a notch, up a level, like really like full stereo panned, distorted, fuzzed up guitars. I think it would sound brilliant. It's almost sort of like it's building bridge, and then the chorus drops down, so it doesn't follow, I suppose, the conventional pattern, and that's not a bad thing, I suppose, but I would have liked to have seen it to have gone into like a much sort of heavier, full out rock and roll, hard rock chorus.
I haven't known in my life, my love. Oh, my baby, you are the best thing to happen. I got an angel that can't tell what's good. What you gave me, single thing I never lived except the day you made.
I like that bit.
Every single thing I never lived except the day you make it all worth it, baby.
Yeah, it's got that sort of that 80s hair metal rock tone on that solo there. It's probably on the neck pickup. It sounds like it to me. Look at me getting all guitar nerdy, but it's a lovely guitar tone and sound. Yeah, it's a rock ballad. I mean, that's basically what it is. And for me, it's way heavier than Olimpico, without even being like super heavy, like Melvin metal heavy, we'll call it in comparison. But it's a great little tune. It's a great little tune.
Because sometimes when I am feeling alone on this side, not gonna lie, I come back to life when I've got you. You are my guide to heaven.
I suppose this is why, I mean, I know I just alluded to me wanting the chorus to be more dynamic and uplifting, more so with regards to the instruments and the guitars and the sort of the distortion and fuzz that I just love that sound. But I suppose when you've got a voice like Dimash's, you're gonna take advantage of that and make that the focal point of the song and the composition, and that's kind of what elevates it and adds the dynamics, as opposed to just sort of like kicking on distortion pedals and turning the volume up and layering 4 or 8 guitars left and right, hard left and right, which gives that huge stereo spectrum that we're all so familiar with in heavy rock mixes.
You are my guide to heaven. I have a new
Get the lighter out. And this bit here, and I wanted to mention it at the start of the video, actually, you've got that blues sort of chord sequence there. Do 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 ding 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 do 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 ding ding ding. Oh shit, sorry, I pressed the skip button. What does that say? The curtain. Okay. Well, I think we all know who the clear winner is here with regards to which track rocks the most. Yes, of course, it's When I've Got You. It's definitely got that 80s power ballad vibe to it, and there's certain sections which remind me a little bit of Duran Duran and Spandau Ballet. And even at the beginning, when he's on the piano, his vocal and breath work really reminds me of Matt Bellamy from Muse. And I touched upon it a little bit, but there's definitely that Americanized emo sound, not just in the music, but in his vocal style as well, which was prevalent around 2005 to 2010 roughly. Bands like Panic at the Disco, My Chemical Romance and stuff like that. Well, I had fun doing that. Did you have fun? I bloody well hope so. Knocked out 2 Dimash tracks, so that's 4 I've done in total. He might even get his own playlist soon. But if you've enjoyed this video, kindly give it a thumbs up, comment and subscribe if you want to see some more. But until next time, thank you so much for watching. Look after yourselves. Hopefully I'll see you very soon. Bye for now, people.